So this is different. So this is you produce these a bit more, well not en masse, but they're a production.
Yes, it's production, definitely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's it weighs 2.5 tons and we can go up to 100 meters.
Okay.
And with a dive time of approximately 8 hours. So it's quite a long time for diving, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can see that the Hyperdome is completely clear. So whilst we're underwater, you will not see the dome. So it feels like you're actually diving. Oh, with little fish over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, they don't mind. They don't see us. Well, they can see us, of course, but they really don't mind swimming around the sub because it's electric, so it's silent.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's good for not spooking any marine life. Yeah,
yes, no, it's perfect. You can go around little wrecks or around coral reefs. It's really immersive because you're quite close to everything. It feels like you're really close. Like you can see these rocks over there, or of course this is the yacht harbor, so there's not a lot of sea life going on over here. But you can dive everywhere. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Once you go down, you can see the water just rising up right around you, and it's really nice.
Yeah. So this is quite cool because this is. Well, it's only about half a minute. How much does it cost?
590,000 euros.
Yeah, so it's pretty cheap for a submarine.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and that's because we produce them now in more of like inside of our factory in Breda in the Netherlands, and we make them not en masse, but we produce them a little bit more now. So 590,000 euros base price. And then, of course, you can now add some options like extra lights. Of course, we have the manipulator arm that you can add on. We have cameras. You name it, and it can be placed.
Yeah.
So it's really agile. So these are the controls. We call it the Manta controller. It's basically just a joystick. So it's really easy to control. You just go forward, and it just follows. And you can go sideways on the water as well, up and down. Turn on the lights, turn on the air, so you can come up again. Yeah, it's really easy to do. So.
Do you get a lot of interest from owners who want to learn how to drive? How easy is it to pilot one of these?
Well, to pilot it, it's really easy because the thing is, you can just go down and you can start diving. It's that easy. It's like playing like a video game.
Okay.
But then it's real life, and you're playing around with a really nice toy. So, yes, it's quite easy to become a pilot, but of course you still need to learn about all the safeties and all the systems on board because that's quite important actually.
So what's the qualification process like to get your license?
Yeah, we have our own sub center in Curacao, where we can train the pilots and we test our boats there as well. You come into a course and you do the pilot course with us. We train you and then you can become a pilot. And once you're a pilot, you're able to drive and fly the submarine because it feels like flying. Well, you're still sitting here, so you still feel the weight, but you just fly over just all the coral reefs, come really close to some wrecks. It's amazing. You can see real close with a sonar there as well. Yeah. So it just shows you all the obstacles.
What
this is. Yes. So we have the quay side over there, and you can just see the instant quay, and you see some fishes on this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that it? Is the most of the interest that you get for these? Do owners want to use it for scientific purposes? Is it just for leisure, out of interest?
Yeah, these ones mostly for pleasure. But we also have a different type of subs because this is the smallest one. We have the Uno, the NEMO Uno. That's a one-person sub. But this one is the two persons. This like the step-in model.
Okay.
And then we have 3 persons, one up till 7.
Okay.
We have a researcher type that has cameras, everything, which can be used for research. But mostly this one is for pleasure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. It's an interesting thing to have for pleasure. It's a cool toy. Yeah.
Yeah. It has a service area approximately 2 jet skis. So if you have place for 2 jet skis and a little crane, you can just instantly launch it, or hydraulic platform or anything, because it weighs only 2.5 tons, so it's quite accessible.
So how long have you guys, as a company, how long have you been around?
Yeah, so we exist since 2005 now, and the NEMO has been up and going since last year. Okay. So it's quite new, everything. We build a lot of subs. We have the cruise sub series, that's a 7-person sub, and they can go up to 1140 meters.
Okay.
And that's mostly used for the cruise industry. And then, of course, like I said, we have the researcher types, explorer types. So yeah, you just name it, and basically we have it. We're now building on one of the fastest ones, the super sub. We have it on the standing there over there as well. So
okay, yeah.
It's a really fast sub, and for this one, it's just really easy. Because you can also launch it from the beach using a crawler, and we have it on a trailer over there as well.
Yeah.
We drove it all the way from Breda in the Netherlands to here.
Yeah.
Behind our van, and that went perfect. Yeah, so it's no need of having a yacht anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting how, I mean, you guys have been around for a long time, but I think submarines are quite a new novelty thing, and you're kind of growing with obviously you have explorer yachts and that kind of thing, but it's like this new wave of yachting. This is really like the latest must-have toy.
Yes.
For a yacht
it's as you can see, we're quite special still. It's not we're not new, of course. We've been doing this now for a while.
Yeah.
But yes, to have a submarine on board, that's quite an amazing toy.
Quite a big one.
Yeah, you can definitely show it, and everyone will like, okay, well, damn, how can I get a sub?
Exactly.
Well, with this base price now at $590, then it becomes quite accessible even for people without yachts.
Yeah, homogenizing submarines. Yeah, it's quite an interesting thing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's an amazing experience. Definitely, you just feel it, and the water rises up, and you can see really clear through the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. You can explore the deep. You just like what everyone just sees on top of the water, and the scuba divers, of course, they can go to 15, maybe 20 meters. But this one, we can instantly go to 100 meters, back up, no pressurization, nothing. You just close the hatch. It's like stepping into your car. You close the door, you can drive. With the sub, you can do exactly the same. You close the door and you can start diving.
So how thick is this glass?
It's approximately 4 centimeters. So it's acrylic. We have a little piece over there as well, but it's about 4 centimeters thick, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's really, really strong, really durable. So you won't get wet. No, you won't get wet. No, it's definitely very strong.
So how long does this warm up process take to get it all ready?
Like
to launch?
To launch?
Or to
go diving.
To go diving, yeah.
Well, you mean right now or normally speaking?
Or right now, yeah.
Well, right now we're just filling the bottles. I'm not sure where they are now, but I think they will be back quite soon. Because we need high pressure air to rise up again. Otherwise, we just stay at the bottom.
Okay, it's not ideal.
Let's not try that now.
Yeah, for sure.
So we just need to wait a little bit, and then we can go and do a little round.
Yeah, where do you go around here?
We just stay here.
Stay in
because we cannot go up to the yachts now and everything. It's also really shallow here, so diving, it's really difficult. But just driving it, you get the feel. How it looks, you feel the water passing through. That's quite nice. Let me turn up the AC a little bit.
It's like a magnifying glass for the sun, isn't it?
Yes, that's why we have a wet cover as well, which we can put on top to stop the sun from coming in and warming up the sub. Because it's like a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
It gets really hot. If we turn on the AC, then it doesn't. But because it is full AC, everything. So. You can start to feel it cool down a little bit. That's why we have the hose inside, some extra air.
Smart.
Make it a little bit less warm.
So how do you guys? How many of these can you produce every year with your factory?
So currently we built 7 subs now, 7 of the NEMOs, and we're just still ramping up the process. So it's going quite fast now. We can make a sub, but actually quite fast. It's still on order now.
So is there an order book or a waiting list to get one of these at the moment?
I believe at the moment next year of April you'll be able to get the NEMO first.
Okay, so if I signed a contract today,
it
will be in April.
It will be in April. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's up to your wishes, of course. So you can change the color, add options.
I was going to ask, what's the customization? How many options do you have for this?
Well, we have a lot. As you can see, we have some lights over here. You can add extra lighting. Because if you're diving in the dark, it's a really nice experience.
Okay.
You can see the fish you don't see during the day, you will see at dark. And they really love the light. They just come and they won't attack the light, but they just look like what's going on over there. And So that's a nice feature. Of course, you can change the color, same as the color of the interior. So this one stays black, but the color of the seats, just colors. You can definitely change that.
Yeah.
Same as the hull. You can change the color of the hull. Right now we have a blue one and a yellow one in production as well. You can, like I said, add a manipulator on, which will be over here. We have one at the stand. It will literally follow your movements of your hand. So if you try to grab something, it will just grab it. It's a really nice feature. You can pick up bottles, rocks, nice artifacts that you find, and you can just take them up. We have a camera option as well, so we can put a camera here, so you can go really nice filming of the underwater environment. Including some hydrophones, so you can listen to what kind of sounds are there underwater. And it's just really easy to add stuff to this one, because it's a production model now, of course. So we have the base one that's only got one light and two lights on the side, so 24 volts and only 30 volts, because it's all electric. Everything that we have is electric. You just name it, and we'll try to get it on there.